Hello everyone, and welcome to the COMPTIA Project Plus PK0-005 study session. Today we'll be discussing characteristics of a project. Start and finish. Project initiation. This is the initial phase where the project is defined, authorized, and launched. It involves identifying the project objectives, stakeholders, scope, risks, and resources required. Key activities in this phase include creating a project charter, conducting feasibility studies, and establishing the project team. Project closure. This is the final phase where the project is formally completed and all its activities are brought to an end. It involves ensuring that all project deliverables are achieved, finalizing documentation, obtaining stakeholder acceptance, releasing project resources, and conducting lessons learned sessions. Key activities in this phase include obtaining sign-offs, archiving project documents, and transitioning the project deliverables to the appropriate stakeholders. These two phases bookend the project lifecycle, marking its beginning and end, and they are crucial for ensuring that the project is executed effectively and achieves its objectives. Unique. In the project management industry, the unique aspect of a project refers to its distinctiveness in terms of objectives, scope, deliverables, duration, and resources required. Unlike routine operations, which are repetitive and ongoing, projects are temporary endeavors undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. The uniqueness of a project lies in several aspects. Objectives. Each project is initiated to achieve specific objectives or solve a particular problem. These objectives may vary significantly from one project to another. Scope. The scope of a project defines the boundaries of what will be accomplished and what will not. It outlines the specific deliverables, features, and functionalities that the project will produce. Deliverables. Projects produce unique deliverables that fulfill the project's objectives. These deliverables could be tangible, such as a product or service, or intangible, such as a report or a system. Duration. Projects have a defined start and end date, and they are temporary in nature. The duration of a project varies depending on its complexity and scope. Resources. Projects require specific resources, including human resources, materials, equipment, and finances, which are allocated for the duration of the project to achieve its objectives. Risk. Each project carries its own set of risks and uncertainties, stemming from its unique characteristics, environment, and stakeholders involved. Recognizing and managing the unique aspects of a project is essential for effective project management, as it requires tailored approaches, methodologies, and strategies to ensure successful delivery within the defined constraints. Reason or purpose. The reason or purpose aspect of a project in the project management industry refers to the underlying motivation or justification for undertaking the project. Understanding the reason or purpose is essential, as it provides clarity on why the project is necessary and what specific problem or opportunity it aims to address. Understanding the reason or purpose of a project is critical for defining its objectives, scope, success criteria, and resource requirements. It serves as a guiding principle throughout the project lifecycle, ensuring that efforts are aligned with the organization's strategic direction and delivering value to stakeholders. Project as part of a program. In the project management industry, a project as part of a program refers to a specific endeavor that is managed within the broader context of a program. When a project is part of a program, it means that it contributes to the overall objectives of the program and is aligned with its strategic goals. The relationship between projects and programs can be hierarchical, with programs providing overarching guidance and governance to the projects they contain. Programs provide governance and oversight to the projects they encompass. Program managers are responsible for ensuring that projects adhere to standards, policies, and guidelines set forth by the program and the organization. Projects within a program may have dependencies or interrelationships with each other. Program management ensures that these projects are integrated effectively and work together cohesively to deliver value. Project as part of a portfolio. In the project management industry, a project as part of a portfolio refers to a specific initiative that is managed within the broader context of a project portfolio. When a project is part of a portfolio, it means that it is one of many initiatives being executed by the organization and is strategically aligned with the organization's objectives and priorities. Portfolio management involves allocating resources such as funding, personnel, and materials to projects in a way that maximizes the organization's return on investment and supports strategic objectives. Portfolio management includes managing risks at the portfolio level, such as resource constraints, dependencies between projects, and external factors that may impact project outcomes. This involves monitoring and mitigating risks to ensure the overall success of the portfolio. What are milestones? A measure of the distance traveled on a project. B, characteristics of deliverables that must be met. C, checkpoints on a project to determine go/no-go decisions. D, major events in a project used to measure progress. The answer is D, major events in a project used to measure progress. Milestones are major events in a project used to measure progress. The Dewdrops project team is meeting with product stakeholders to go over recent product builds to ensure it meets expectations and requirements. What type of meeting is this? A, joint application development session. B, joint application review session. C, joint budget committee. D, project steering committee. The answer is B, joint application review session. Joint application reviews are a collaboration that helps ensure the project is meeting its expected goals. Which meeting role is responsible for leading the meeting by ensuring things run smoothly and that all goals of the meeting have been met by its end? A, facilitator. B, scribe. C, timekeeper. D, coordinator. The answer is A, facilitator. Facilitators are primarily impartial stewards of the meeting, helping to navigate conflict, address lack of participation, and keep the meeting on time. All of the following are types of dependencies except A, mandatory. B, discretionary. C, external. D. Backlog. The answer is D. Backlog. In the Agile methodology, tasks can get recorded and identified in a backlog, but it is not a dependency important to task sequencing. A stakeholder has asked to add a feature to a project, but the request is rejected by the project manager. What is likely reason the scope was rejected? A. There is interaction between constraints. B. Scope creep is occurring on the project. C. The request can be handled without the formality. D. The sponsor is on vacation. The answer is B. Scope creep is occurring on the project. Remember that a project is temporary in nature, and at times adding too much to the scope changes the temporary aspect of the endeavor. Adding unapproved scope to the project is considered to be scope creep. And that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, comment. Please leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Have a good one.